Jellybean. After dancing around my house for a few hours, I finally decided to sit down and actually make this video. And after this video, I'm going to dance around my house again. Please tell us your hand name that's used only on the internet. My nickname is Jellybean, long story, but my friends call me Jelly anyway, so I decided to make my channel name Queen Jellybean because of my love for jelly beans, the fact that I'm colourful, hyper, and my favourite colour is rainbow. How long is your history as a Lolita? I've been into Lolita fashion since 2014. I tagged my friend in a status the other day about it. I discovered the fashion April 24th, 2014, and I attended my first meet, August 2014. What first motivated you to do Lolita fashion? I love the dresses very much. I didn't really require much motivation to do the fashion. I just fell in love with it straight away. And as soon as I found out about meets and cute frills and tea parties, I just instantly wanted to get involved and be active within the community. After knowing about Lolita fashion, have you had any time gap or resistance until you actually started to become a Lolita? So, as I mentioned previously, as soon as I found out about it, I instantly jumped into the fashion, although I know a few people discover it and then spend a little bit of time trying to accumulate pieces before getting into it, and I just pretty much threw myself into it, bought a bit of bodyline and went, yeah, I'm a Lolita now. Please define your Lolita style as much as possible. Food themed, AP, handmade loving, sweet Lolita. Yay! Every single one of my JSKs or OPs has a piece of food on it. I don't mean I went out to a meet and spilled pizza down myself. I mean every single one of my JSKs and OPs are pretty much food themed. For example, this is sugar hearts. It's got love hearts on it, like the candy. How many Lolita friends do you have? I'm quite active in the online communities. I'm still quite active in the online communities. So I have quite a few Lolita friends that I talk to. I'd say I was close to about 3 of those Lolita friends, so I see them outside of meets. I talk to them about stuff other than Lolita fashion, but I do have a big online community of Lolita friends, but I'd say 3 of those were close friends. I'd consider them as friends rather than just the Lolita friend or the cheerleading friend, for example, so they fall outside of that category of friends. What is the best thing about doing Lolita? Number 7. I'd say the best thing about wearing Lolita is the community itself, because when you are interested in something, it's nice to share that with people. So when I was a cheerleader, I loved going to not meets, cheerleading. I love going to practice and training and working hard and just contributing to the team, really. My favourite part for me personally is probably the shopping. This is going to sound really bad. I enjoy shopping for various pieces and constructing cords and putting them together. I enjoy shopping a lot. I like to pick a main piece, pick the shoes, then I'm thinking, ooh, I need a blouse, ooh, I need a wig, ooh, I need accessories. What is the worst thing about Lolita fashion? I would say online. However, in many different hobbies, you'll always get people you don't get along with. That's the same for cheerleading, pole dancing, and anime and manga society at university. Just any hobby, you'll have people that you get along with, you don't get along with, and then it's fine. And also the worst thing about Lolita This is probably unexpected, but I'd say the customs fees. They're very tricky to get around. I've only been charged custom fees once, so I was very lucky. However, the custom fees are cheeky little buggers. They're annoying. You don't like to get charged for them. It's terrible. I remember one of my friends bought a bag for example, £20 and the customs fees were £30. So yeah, custom fee more than the actual item. Number 9, which Lolita brands do you like? I love Angelic Pretty. I do like Baby the Star Shine Bright and Innocent World and Metamorphosis a lot. However, I don't buy pieces from there as I don't think it suits my style. I'm very sweet, cutesy, but one day I hope to buy pieces from that. I also like her newly. Emily Temple Cute is actually my favourite Lolita brand, even though it's casual, I know. What was the first Lolita item that you owned? If you watch my previous videos, the first Lolita item ever that I owned was a JSK from Bodyline, the mint ice cream one, and I still have it now. What is a must have Lolita item? A petticoat. 12. Do you wear drawers or bloomers? I recently got a pair of bloomers commissioned for me that are from my friend. I will put her shop in the link below. I'll attach a picture as well. And before then I didn't really wear drawers or bloomers. I just wore my Jellybean shorts and that worked well. Do you have any favourite Japanese music? No, I don't actually. I tend to listen to more Korean music. I think I listen to many styles, but rarely J-pop music. 14. Where do you particularly visit as a Lolita? I now have a full-time job, so I don't get to wear frills as much as I would like. However, I obviously wear Lolita fashion to meets. I wear it with my normie friends. I'm super tempted to wear this exact cord to my sister's wedding. I don't know yet. How many times a week do you dress up as Lolita? It depends on how many meets I'm going to that week, and also, I mean, I'm dressing up now to do a YouTube video and I could just go to the corner shop and want to dress up. It depends how I'm feeling in myself and whether I'm feeling confident enough to walk out of the house in my frills, because it can be a bit intimidating when people stare at you all the time and you're like, nobody look at me, I just want to be pretty. Is that okay? I was eating dessert and I dropped chocolate mousse all down my Sugar Hearts JSK. You can see a little bit of a chocolate stain there. I tried so hard to get it out, but it's chocolate forever. I've made it even more food themed now, chocolate and Sugar Hearts. What hairstyle and colour do you think Lolita would suit the most? I think it depends on a variety of factors such as skin tone, what colours you're wearing. I personally like my browns and my black wigs a lot. Sometimes I like to put a dash of purple in my hair just to mix it up. Have you ever thought of stopping Lolita fashion, and what is the reason why? I've been into fashion for 2 years now. I've never once been tempted to sell my frills actually. I will always accumulate them. I don't think I'll be in fashion forever. However, I think I haven't been in the fashion long enough to be sick of it yet. I still like my dresses. I still feel amazing when I wear them. I still feel like a pretty princess in them. So no, so far I've not thought about stopping Lolita fashion, but that could change. Please tell us your heart's Bible as a Lolita. My heart's Bible is my Gothic Lolita Bible. I only own one. I am thinking of getting more. And also, if this counts, I really like watching Deer Stalker Pictures documentaries a lot. So I guess you could call that like a Heart Lolita Bible. 20. Do you own a doll? Tell us about her feelings intensely. Doll number 1. This is Jadina. This is Annabelle Lee, if you like the poet Edgar Allan Poe. This is Jelly Barbie. She was made for me by the same person that made my bloomers that I mentioned. She's definitely getting a link down below. This is my cheer doll that I got from a cheerleading competition. What kind of makeup do you wear when you wear Lolita clothes? I had difficulties at the beginning of Lolita fashion because I really didn't want to put makeup on my face because I'm not very good at doing makeup. As you can probably tell, I tend to go for the eyes more, so I like wearing eyeliner and eyeshadow and mascara. I don't care much about my lips, I'll put lip balm on and be done with it. And I think I've just started experimenting with my eyebrows. Oh god, I can't see anything. I started experimenting with my eyebrows, so when they get good, I'll introduce them. Have you ever secretly changed clothes in a train station bathroom on a Lolita day out? No, I haven't secretly changed clothes because I've never had a situation where my family don't like me wearing frills because I was a student, then I'm not a student and I'm in my own house, so if my family don't like me wearing frills, it's sort of a surprise. There was one meet where somebody lent me an OP, it was Jory Jelly, and then I had to get changed in the bathroom, but that was because the Lolita clothes belonged to her. Are you composed when doing Lolita all by yourself? I feel confident-ish enough to put simplistic clothes together. How much do you spend on your Lolita clothes and accessories monthly? I think it depends what sort of month I'm having, so I haven't bought a new JSK for a while. This year I'm trying to build with what I've got. I'm trying to work on making my co-ords more extravagant instead of just buying main after main after main after main. 25. What is the most expensive Lolita thing you've bought so far? How much was it? I think it was my Melty Cream Donut JSK. So if I calculate the actual cost, the shipping cost and the custom fees, I didn't get any custom fees. Yes. So far, how much has the expense been for Lolita goods? When my friend did a documentary on me for my Lolita Fashion Public Reactions video, she quoted just over £1,000, and that was about 10 months ago. And I calculated the costages now and it's probably double that. Lolita outfits cost a lot of money. How do you raise money to cover the cost of Lolita? I work full time and I'm happy to say that I'm one of those weirdos that always want to do overtime. When I start my new job as a support worker, I'm just going to love my job so much that I'm going to constantly want to be there. 28. Have you ever bought from an online store? If so, please tell us its good and bad points and some advice for the future. I've never directly bought from a site myself, but I will learn how to do that. Even if you sort of want to keep it a secret, please clandestinely tell us about a private manufacturer. That is the best. Anyway, if I'm promoting a shop, I'm going to promote my friend's handmade shop, Maz's Boutique, which I'll link down below. 30. Is there a brand or an item that you think, I could never get it, but I unreasonably want it? Cat's Tea Party in pink. So I love cats a lot, and I think, oh, that's so cute, but I don't like either the pink or the grey colourway. So I'd want it, but I'd never get it, sort of thing. What do you think about people who only do Lolita at music lives or cosplay? I think they're your clothes, so you can do whatever you like with them. You can wear Lolita dresses and not wear it in a Lolita aesthetic. It's fine, they're your clothes. If you want to cosplay in them, if you want to go to conventions or do live music things in them, just do it. Do the thing. From what age to what age is it acceptable to do Lolita? Oh boy. It doesn't matter how young you are or how old you are, you can still be a Lolita. I know a 45-year-old Lolita. I know a 3-year-old girl that's a Lolita. It's just one of those things that are clothes. It's the same for, I don't know, vintage clothes, ironically. What were vintage clothes before they were vintage? 33 is my lucky number. Is there a Lolita fashion or behaviour that you think, I don't want Lolitas to do this about? There's such a stereotype that Lolitas are perfectly classy and perfectly elegant and don't swear. I personally don't swear all that much, however, I don't think there's a problem with Lolita swearing or drinking. However, when you're representing Lolita fashion, there are certain elements that can make you stand out a bit, so I'm probably giving this advice to myself: don't be too loud, don't be socially awkward. But stereotypical behaviours such as smoking, drinking and swearing, well, I know many Lolitas that do all three of those things, so it's cool. Is there something you think Lolita has to be this way? I've seen some amazing cohorts that have broken the rules a little bit, and it's greeted with such positive feedback. However, I feel before you start experimenting with more complicated parts of the fashion, you have to really get the basics down. 35. While doing Lolita, has something changed from earlier that you were a Lolita? So I started to wear makeup more. 36. Do you go to school or work as a Lolita? I have wanted to go to work or an education establishment in Lolita for so long now. When I did my public reactions video, my instant thought was, I want to go to work in this. And yes, maybe, we'll see. 37. Do you wear Lolita clothes as casual wear? All the time. Lolita fashion is an expensive hobby, so I want to get as much use out of my dresses as possible. 38. Do you have a partner? Do you understand each other as a Lolita? I did have a partner and he didn't mind me wearing Lolita fashion. He thought it was quite cute. So hopefully when I get a future partner, they will accept myself as kawaii and cute, because I do have a personality clash sometimes where one day I want to be cute and one day I want to be hot and mature. 39. What do the people around you think of your doing Lolita? I've had so much positive feedback so far. I've had friends and family members wanting to try it themselves and then add in the little "if only I had the confidence" thing as well. So I've gotten quite positive feedback from dressing up. It's just the public really that don't quite understand what you're doing that tends to be negative, but I've had mostly positive feedback. 40. What kind of Lolita has impressed you the most up until now? But I do watch Hello Batty, which is Catherine Liu on YouTube, and I really love her coords and her style. And also, many people don't know this person, but my friend Jessica always comes out with super cute coords, and I think she's been into the fashion the same time as me, and every time I see one of her coords I'm like, oh my god, you look so amazing, I wish. 41, have you ever made your own Lolita clothing? I haven't, no. 42, if you have an ideal Lolita outfit or coordination, please tell us. I'm a massive fan of chiffon now, and I'm also a fan of overpoofing, so I have 2 tutu underskirts from eBay that I like to just poof my dresses out. I think you can never have too much poof. And I also like short sleeves with my coords. I might attempt to wear long princess sleeves one day, but I don't feel like they suit me, so I just stick to short blouses at the minute. Is there a motif that you think, 43, is there a motif that you think this is a sample lace? Angelic Pretty do custom lacing. Would you want to dress your children as Lolitas? I would be very happy if they wanted to take up my hobbies, all of my hobbies. I have many, but I wouldn't make them. If they turn around and said to me, no, I'm just happy in jeans and a t-shirt, I'd be like, that's fine. You don't have to be very big on fashion like I am. What is your image of the ideal Lolita? Someone who is both beautiful on the outside and the inside. Someone who tries their best to make others feel good, so they offer help and guidance to other people. They're respectful. They're just loved by everyone in the community, and they try their best to be a good role model for others. So that is the end of the questions. I really enjoyed making this video. I really enjoyed getting frilled up again and feeling pretty in my super cute dresses. And I hope you liked this video, and I hope it made you happy to watch this video inside. And I am now going to dance around my house. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!